What's going on, guys? Good morning. Happy Tuesday. Oh man, let's jump right into it. So the past few days, if anyone's been watching the news, be it on TV, reading a newspaper, or checking statuses on your phone, you've seen there's been some turmoil going on in the Middle East, in Afghanistan in particular, where the Taliban has resurged and is taking over by utilizing and taking over gear left by U.S. troops when we pulled out of Afghanistan. And now they're taking over again. And if you want to say, well, they never left or they were always there, they were just subdued because we had U.S. armed forces. Okay, you can go with that too. But they're causing trouble again as to where their locals are fleeing their homeland to go other places that they deem safe or to a safe haven. And I know we all have opinions, but the issue is that when I read these comments as to people that probably only been in the Salvation Army, not that there's anything wrong with that, somehow now are expertise in military tactics, counterterrorism, and fighting insurgency. You all seem to want to blame this on one person. You want to blame it on President Biden. You want to blame it on Obama and whatnot, which no, that's not how this works, because I can tell you from firsthand experience, back in 2008, we were told, hey, we're going to have to leave this gear here because we don't have the funds or the means to bring it back. We gotta stop this. And if I were the Taliban, if I were a terrorist group, I'd probably take this opportunity to resurge too. Because why? I mean, if they're looking at America, they're thinking, look at them. They fight amongst each other. They complain. They don't have respect for those that are in authority. They just carry themselves any kind of way. They don't have respect for one another. And again, I will still say America is one of the greatest places you can ever live with the freedom of speech and so forth. But if I'm a terrorist group and I want to get my enemy out of there, I want to get my opponent out of there, and I see that they constantly fight amongst each other, I would take an opportunity as well. It's a game of chess, not checkers. It's not rocket science. But, you know, one post in particular that stuck out to me is this lady who, she said, oh, Biden's an idiot and you are a Democrat and then you're probably voted for him, which that's something else. This is not a political Democrat versus Republican thing. This is a military tactic thing. So that's two separate entities. Nevertheless, she was saying, my husband is stationed in Fort Bragg on standby, and she mentioned a whole bunch of blah, 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 yakety smackety. But then again, you know, what I thought about it was she's never put boots on deck. And, you know, the fact that her husband is in the armed services, she feels as though that she is qualified to speak of such things. Now, I know some people may say, well, as wives or husbands or dependents, we make sacrifices too. Absolutely. Yes, you do. However, if you're not in country, if you're not putting boots on deck, it's best that you just take a back seat and support versus jumping in the front where you don't belong or you're not qualified to, because other than that, you would have enlisted. Also, I can guarantee you this, you know, everyone's saying there's no jobs, the economy is tanking. If things go the way I think they're going, you're going to have opportunities to get a job. I will guarantee you that. You're going to see a spike in now hiring signs. Also, everyone was saying something like, you know, I would never, you know, this idiot this and this president's an idiot that, and Donald Trump would have never let this happen. President Obama did sign off on the retreat, but also President Donald Trump also agreed and continued to pull more troops out. So, and a lot of things what I'm hearing are from the same group of people not too long ago that was saying, bring our troops home, bring our boys home. We don't need to be in another country's business when we have our own things to fix here in America. And I absolutely agree. But again, this is not how insurgency works. And for all of those of you who are patriotic, if you feel that strongly about it, go ahead and enlist. If you're still in shape, if you're not hurt, if you're not sick, if you're still able-bodied and meet the right age bracket for a recruiter, walk down to the recruiting station and enlist. If you feel this strongly about it, class of 2022, hey, we got job opportunities for you. You want your college paid for? Now's your chance. Take your son and daughter or encourage them to enlist. Tell them that this is for the country. You're a patriot. It is your duty. Take our country back. Enlist. And stop being so disrespectful to those that are now trying to do what they can. A lot of people can't even maintain their own marriage. Can't even make a decision as to what they want to get from Starbucks. But you want to put the blame on one man for running an entire country when we all know no one president has ever made the decisions for an entire country. It doesn't happen that way. Come on, America. We're supposed to be better people than that. Stop and think. Take care of yourselves. Excellence over excuses.